And greetings everyone. It is upon us, the Witcher 3 Next Gen update. I just booted it up and right away we are set into a new camera mode, close-up camera mode. I've not had a look at any of the settings, so let's have a look. So first of all, I won't be trying to set everything up to max because I don't feel like killing my PC over it, so probably there might be other videos for that stuff. Let's see what's new. On-screen tutorials, that can go. Finishes, that's nothing new. Alternative, standard, that's not new. Standard casting, quick casting, I think that already existed. Controller only assisted camera rotation in combat. Exploration camera distance. So this is new. This is the close camera that we just had. So you can do this, close and default. Maybe combat distance at default wouldn't be a bad thing actually. Automatic camera centering on. I'm usually not a big fan of that, but let's keep it on. Enemy upscaling off on. That might be nice to turn on, but I'm at the start of the game. Content sharing, nope. Difficulty levels, Death March. Gwent difficulty level. So the only new thing here that I can see is the camera distances. Control settings? No. Sprint by pressing left stick. This was new. This was something I saw in the damn it, patch notes, of course. Target lock unaffected by camera inversion. That is also new. Right click sensitivity camera. Right stick. Oh, right stick sensitivity. I read it as click. Aiming, vibration, adaptive triggers, cancel, swap cancel button. Okay. Control scheme. Okay, so this is the one we had, right? No, yeah. Sense face eye. I want to see the one HUD configuration. HUD visibility, HUD size small, let's keep it small. Hide minimap during exploration, hide objectives, I like this. This is pretty good as well. I think it shows up when we use Witcher Sense, which is kind of doing a thing that I used to have via a mod. Basically the camera and these settings are kind of integrated mods really. Well, they're you know, honest about it. They kind of say, well, we integrated quite a bit of kind of popular mods. Rescale HUD, yeah, graphics. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna bother too much with it. I set hardware work still off, even though my NVIDIA kind of system thing recommends it to put it on, but I just don't like the look of it. So I always turn it off. Display, nope. Gamma. Yeah, that might be it for. Well, let's turn down the music levels a bit. Home cinema, no. Headphones. Alright. Hey, why am I... It didn't take. Options. Gameplay, no. Video. HUD configuration. It is. Huh. They still show up though. Maybe it takes... Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Oh, I should put... yeah, they come back. That is cool. They come back when you use Witcher Sense. That is good. And they stay on for a bit. That's not too bad.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him too. His theory collapsed. Bird skull in black crystal. What? do I think this is Jens?
I think it is. Alright. Close on horseback. Yeah. Ooh. I did turn up texture quality. Maybe it's a bit too much, because maybe that's meant for like 4 or 8K. Maybe not for 1440p. The NVIDIA kind of help tool didn't suggest a new.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Ransacked village. Yeah, the NVIDIA tool didn't recommend new settings. It might take a day or some, I don't know, maybe more. The NVIDIA tool actually recommends me super sampling, but I don't go for that.
We going? Help me! Help! Just taking my horse and leaving.
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Well, the thing is, we didn't really kill it, did we?
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Oh, we didn't have
Like
a
I
contract
said,
for it.
leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yep.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Go to the tavern in White Orchard. Ooh. Anything for us to pick up?
Greetings.
Let's see how that sprinting works. Yep, just click it to sprint. So they did not... Okay, also slow walking is something that they introduced. Let's see. Oh, I think this is it. Kind of this pace of walking. I think that's new. This is gonna be a regular step, and then you have your light step. Yep. Slower, steady, firm stride, running. I remember having a mod that basically changed the walking. I kind of thought maybe they would implement it, but they didn't. That would just basically be if you use the stick, no matter how far you press it, it would basically mimic movement from GTA. Just using the stick was just meant walking, even if you push it all the way down, and then you'd press A once to go, you know, jogging, and then you'd press A twice, quick, and then you'd sprint. That was a pretty neat system. But they didn't go for that. Yeah, you could always put the mod back in, I suppose. It's having a bit... It might be...
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Yeah, this looks a bit cleaner than I remember. Yeah, it has a few hiccups, I've noticed. Might be because it is the very first time I'm running it with the new patch, the 4.0. But it might just be that I need to turn down... I basically only turned up textures, but maybe it's too much, but let's keep going. It's not too bad. Maybe it just needs to get into things a bit.
Slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
My gran told me about Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sat on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Ain't like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid his corpse
They
to
talked about
rest.
the skybox. It's basically new. Thing is, I've not played Witcher 3 in a long while, so I'm not too comfortable with turning off the button prompts, although that would be best for immersion.
Have it when we go.
Also, I'm playing on Death March because I've played so much of The Witcher 3. Anything else is boring, but supposedly they have increased difficulty somewhat. They've installed parts of a difficulty mod, which I'm not familiar with, so maybe I get my ass handed to me. Take that out.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
They've also added stuff that
My arse it is.
is taken from the or inspired by the Witcher series on Netflix, which I have not watched a second of, so I have no particular love or hate for it, I should say, probably.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
I've only kind of heard from other people about it.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Supposedly
Folk are
it wasn't
jumpy around
too
here.
bad, then it got
Armies
worse,
to
and now
pass
it's
through. Now a griffin's prowling
probably going to
about.
get a lot worse because Henry Cavill stopped. something
Already
like
had the
that.
pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Yeah, seeing Geralt up close reminds me actually that I usually, I did 2 full playthroughs of The Witcher 3, and the second time around I used a mod that changed Geralt's face a bit, making him a bit well, there are a lot of those, but kind of more Witcher-like, something like that. I think he kind of they kind of bleach his eyebrows and make him a bit more rugged looking. I remember liking that mod. Let's see. There a contract on that Griffin?
There a contract on that Griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
We don't have any money, so showing... oh, hang on though.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Show me what you got. Well, we have 250. Quint cards, yeah. Yeah, basically, from what I remember, you want to have some food at least in the beginning so you can heal up a bit. So some water would be nice. Let's just buy that. Also, I think you'd need these. Sure. Looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thank you.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
I do remember this kind of gets you into trouble. Which is kind of a funny thing, because I've been playing a bit of The Witcher 2 lately, which I hadn't before. Witcher 3 was kind of my first time foray into The Witcher. Playing Witcher 2 is a bit of a... it's not too bad, it's interesting, but at the same time it has quite a bit of jank compared to this one. And even still, I played this one when it originally came out, so it had a bit of jank back then, but but yeah, basically in The Witcher 2 I have never failed one of these, but I think in this one, as soon as you try to use it, the first opportunity you get into trouble. So I just want to talk.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions! Teams! Suits! Similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in noggin.
Oh, do we have anything in the stash? There is supposedly some new stuff. No. Not yet. Well, we're meant to find it, probably. Hello, good sirs. This is basically your Gwent
What a
tutorial.
waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Ha! Spoiler
Got a
alert.
minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman.
And dental.
Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War.
Horsewoman of War? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
You know, this kind of leads to your Gwent tutorial. Let's not
Gotta go.
Let's.
So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world.
Oh, he still goes
Are
on
you
about
familiar
it.
with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Nope. Not now.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Sure. Let's see if we get it. If I get into trouble, if I just video HUD. POIs, play NPC. This can go off. Active quest, display which medallion and stat bars, display current buff, info, control hints. That must be it. There we go. There we go. Complete immersion. Well, Counter Odin. Odin?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Sure.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name?
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Nilfgaardian Lebanon. Who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
I don't care who I am. Where's Yennefer?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Oh, he vanished. Let's go and tell Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Another day over 90. Let's get into a fight.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Again, I think if you try to use this, the other ones kind of get mad at you.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
I think, Whoa!
Nice meeting you.
Oh, not as bad as I remember. Oh, come on. Don't drop anything. Ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. Well, you could.
Looking for trouble?
Nope.
My gran told me about the Smith boy. The lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started
Don't you look at me.
so wham bam,
There's
they
a
knocked
friend.
his head off.
Down sits in the old oak tree, brewing something cold. Drink it down, you greedy slut.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
What are you offering?
Let me have a look at your stock.
Yeah, we can buy, I remember this. But we need a bit of money for that. And also we need to be level 4. Also, Griffin Decoction. Taking damage raises damage resistances. Yep. Okay. Thank you.
Take care.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
Let's take in some scenery.
Stay away from me and my family.
Alright. Let's drink some water, get our health back. Hang on. Video. Fix. It's on. Terrain quality. Maybe this needs to be on high. Maybe ultra is a bit too much. Like I said, maybe that's meant for 4K. I don't know. I think that already makes a difference.
Keeps pouring like this.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Greetings.
Greetings. Yeah, I should have a look at the notice board.
You're strange, but a good fella nonetheless.
Mum, don't let us talk to strangers.
All my bulbs are on.
Probably a wise thing. That's kind of a stock sound, is it not, for children playing? Wanted, deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Odrin. He claimed to be a Kidwenai by birth. I'm probably butchering that, but said King Henselt Misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Anyone with information about the deserted present location is to report to the garrison at once. Modest stature, wiry, with thinning hair, he fled to the undergarments. In his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system, and probably thus reeks of old boar. Like an old boar, alright. Characteristic marks can be easily recognized by his voice, which has a telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to this deserter will be subjected to a summary court-martial. I don't know if that is actually a quest. Death to Invaders, that is flavor. Nilfgaardian Lesson, that is flavor. Contract, Devil by the Well. I remember this one. Good folk, I know there's a war on, and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there is one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come and ask and I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives the monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Odlan. Brother missing? Bastion, my brother went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in a great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, he'll say and he'll be in the right, but if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground at least. Like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpses prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out to find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I have not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure show it aplenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made camp there. Doom Fildvert. The new order. Yeah, let's not go into that now. Here we have the dwarf. Let's have a word with him.
Yes! What? Up and smoke! Pouring like this, all my bulbs are up.
What you talking about, Willis?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Don't insult me. You know what?
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Good luck rebuilding, farewell. I can find your arsonist for a price.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Alright. Use your witcher sense to look behind the forge for clues to the arsonist. About the arsonist. Alright. Let's also do some gardening while we're here. Nope. Nothing. What's that over there? Oh. There it is.
Blueprints. A man's. Large.
A milkshake. Strawberry. Large. Oh, I wouldn't mind a milkshake actually.
All the better. Griffin don't fly in the rain.
Don't they? Well, good thing it's raining then.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Yep. Don't know if that's worth anything. May as well. So I used to know all these quests by heart, but it has been a few years. I think his boots are...
Lost his boots in the rush. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
New tracks.
Tracks lead back to the village.
Oh, do people actually hide from the rain now? They might have also always done that, but it's pretty cool.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
Yes.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Look for someone with wounds dealt by drowners using your witcher sense. So this is take, not steal. That's always been kind of weird to me. But I kind of feel bad. Well, maybe I don't feel so bad now. Or well, she's using spit to clean. Not very hygienic, but I remember you.
It's gotta be him.
Sir?
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the Black Ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Nope. Thing is, I know what happens. I always feel a bit bad about it because it's quite harsh, but at the same time,
magpies and dwarves might be greedy.
you shouldn't be
but
going
I'm
around
not.
burning
Can't
people's
buy
houses.
me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Calm down.
Calm down. Now follow me.
Okay. Escort the arsonist back to the blacksmith.
I gotta apologize.
Yep.
Gotta go. Apologize.
Yep. That's a good idea. I will say that there was a well, there probably still is. I don't know if mods will work, or maybe they have to be updated. But yeah, the camera mod that I remember did have way more options than this.
Joints are aching.
This is just, do you want a new option or the default option? That one you could go into everything basically. How do you want your camera? Go into degrees and everything.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
Axes, Y axis, stuff like that. Or Z, Y and
Up
Z
and at 'em.
axes.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Villagers will love you now. Harsh punishment. Yeah.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Ooh. Quest completed. Actually, I just thought that we have not checked out photo mode, but I don't know how to get to it. Where is it? Options. Control scheme. Aha, yep. The good old 2 clicks at the same time. Where should we try photo mode? Yeah, go somewhere. Yeah, let's just shoot here. Woohoo. Let's see. Up and down. Depth of the field. Out of focus. You're not really auto-focusing on Geralt. Oh, maybe. Effects. Exposure, highlights, temperature, saturation, grain. Show hide UI, overlay, vignette. Yeah. Kind of your classics. No filters. That's always kind of fun. Temperature, grain. I spent quite a bit of time in the photo mode in Cyberpunk. This one doesn't seem to be as elaborate. Yeah, FOV. Also no poses. That's a shame actually. No poses for Geralt. No. Well, you know, I guess this one is... Oh, you can actually go into minus. Interesting. Nope. Well, you know, I guess this one is more meant for environments rather than... Yeah. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to hide it. Woohoo, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. How far can we go? Okay, that's about it. Well, it's still pretty far though. This is nice. Yeah, it took them a while. I remember right around when The Witcher originally came out, even before it came out, they were kind of the developers were doing this interview, kind of this show and tell. One guy was playing the game while another guy was kind of talking about it, and the interviewer was actually going on about is there a photo mode? Is there any way to get that just basically it. Is there a photo mode in the game? Then I remember the guy playing actually went ahead and turned off all the UI elements and said, well, there's your photo mode. But yeah, he meant full on stopping time, seeing everything. Like the photo mode just now. So yeah, it's kind of 7 years later. Here's a quest, right? Odilon, you are the one that has trouble with the ghost. The haunted well.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why do you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. Your daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Sorry, can't help you, just describe the ghost.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Spooky ghost.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, If you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Let's talk about my reward.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
I think...
That settles it then.
Yeah, alright.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Ooh. Yep, out of my way. I'm hunting ghosts. Come on, Roach.
Faster.
Faster, more intense. Oh, you have to keep it down. Oh yeah, it's coming back to me. You can just hold down A and it'll follow the road. Yeah.
Take it easy.
There's something...
Come on.
Still a bit choppy in places. Probably some settings need to be adjusted. Abandoned village. Yep, there it is. Oh boy.
The infamous well. Moonwraith. Wonder what it's doing here.
Definitely by the well.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Moonwraith did this.
That's junk actually. Doll, no. File, no. Nope. Don't need that. Don't need those. You got any clues in here? Oh. I don't know if I can get to that. Or can we use Aha! Yep, that's useful. Nope, that's not useful. Linen's useful. Water, take it. Let's make a save. I remember that not being in the game, quick save button. They added that later on. Taking it. Yep, taking that as well. I thought that was actually a pretty cool system in this game. That it's very minor, but it helps with the immersion. Kind of finding different coinage, and then being able to hand it over in the city to a banker. I do know we have to go into the well at some point. Picking up a lot of junk, which I shouldn't be doing. Yellow diary.
Journal. Might be useful.
It's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord of the Court of Vizima. Listed all the harm he's done us. How he killed Johann, for not taking off his cap quick enough, how he trampled our field when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. Now he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Ooh. Now we finally got what we begged Melitele for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognizes our grievances and waived all the bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last we can live as free men. The first days of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet. Loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't a plough nor hose, and that we ought to return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always be here to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal, to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calmed since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see, one way or another. I've no intention to move an inch from here. Yep, we need to find that bracelet. Read the entry about noon race in the bestiary. Okay. Glossary, bestiary, necrophages, spectres, moonwraiths. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labor at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noonwraiths. Oh, noonwraiths. I'm sorry, I said moonwraiths.
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
I think I've already been to most houses, haven't I? Maybe not this one? I have. Yeah. I do know we have to enter the well. But does that count already? Let's go.
Whoa, got too close.
There's something. There it is. Yeah, I remember taking some time to get used to the swimming animation, or the controls, I should say. I remember actually, what's he called? I haven't watched any of his videos in years. He's very popular. He does those angry reviews. He's kind of the Mexican guy. South America, I'm not sure, but ethnicity doesn't really matter, but I don't... Yeah, but I remember him clearly kind of mentioning that the swimming was kind of finicky. But the thing is, you kind of have to get used to the fact that it's camera based. You just have to kind of keep moving forward and just use the and also jumping is down and no, X is down and B is up. It is a bit, yeah. I guess it is a bit finicky, but you kind of have to get used to it.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire from Volker. Bracelet was on an arm bone. Wonder where the rest of the body is.
The arm bone's connected to the ankle bone. Nope, that's right. Leave the cave. How do you speed up again? Maybe you can't, I don't remember. Yeah, we're not out of this yet. Oh, right, we have to click the stick now. These scuff marks.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there. But it's not his blood. Blood stains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive. Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
Yeah, I think we're kind of doing this out of order.
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Where's the body again?
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Yeah.
Bloodstains, almost faded, but the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope.
Ah.
Woman the journal belonged to, must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Let's take another look. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well. Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil, drink some potions.
Sure. Nope. Alchemy. But we can't make anything yet. So we'll just have to do it as is. From what I remember, it should be okay.
And the bracelet. Igni.
Yep, she's angry.
Hey, I think it worked.
Come on. Come on.
She's gone. For good.
Moonrace Trophy. Return to Orderland for a reward. Alright. Ah, Roach. Still there?
Run, Roach.
Easy boy. Can we make our way back without checking the map? Let's have some water. I think that's it actually. Okay, calm down. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, this little intro place here is always good. I always find it kind of fun. I think I played through it a bunch of times without even planning to play any of the rest of the game, really.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
Ah, if you're gonna make it a sob story like that, then just keep it.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. For luck.
Amethyst. Don't remember actually if that's any good. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think I'll, that's enough for now. Let's have a look, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it looks nice. Thing is though, once you start a you kind of have to see it side by side probably to really appreciate the differences, because now it's just, yeah, well, I've played The Witcher 3 and it always looked good to me, and so now I'm playing it again and it still looks good. But yeah, it's neat that they update an old 7 years, not that old, but they update a game like this and also update it for free. I was actually wondering about this because I rebought the game actually recently on Steam, but I also own it on GOG. But that version only has it's just the base game. Now I have the complete edition on Steam because it was on sale. It was really cheap, so I thought, well, might as well get some new achievements together or something, anything to do a new playthrough basically. And I'll have the also the complete edition was, I think, just as expensive as the DLC on its own. So yeah. But I wonder what has happened to that base game actually. If they upgraded it to a complete edition with everything, all the bells and whistles, or if it's still the base game but with the upgraded textures and graphics, but still without the DLC. I have no idea. I'm wondering about that actually. Although at this point, why shouldn't you own the complete edition? Yeah, it's not. Yeah. But yeah, I'll leave it here for now. So thanks for watching. If you own The Witcher 3, this upgrade, the next gen update, is free of charge. So try it out. Anyway, goodbye for now. See ya.